Hey friend, welcome back to Rocky Mountain Homestead. In today's video, I'm going to take you along my kitchen and share with you just what I bought those juices for the other day from Azure Standard. If you have not seen that video, I'll leave it in the description box down below. But I bought a lot of the liquid, organic, not from concentrate juices, a lot of them. And everybody's like, Angela, what are you doing with those? So I'm going to take you along today and share with you what I'm using a lot of those juices for. So I'm not buying fruit snacks anymore. I'm going to share with you just how simple it is to make your own homemade fruit snacks or gummies at home. If you have kids or even if you have grandkids, this would be something really fun to make with them the next time that they come over. They're so quick and easy to make. It takes 5 minutes to make up the mixture and about 20 to 30 minutes to set in the fridge. I'm also going to share with you some different ingredients that you can add to these to help boost the immune system this time of year as we enter the flu and cold season. So let's go ahead. I'm going to share with you just how easy these are to make up in your kitchen. For this recipe, you are going to need 1 cup of juice, and I am going to start with grape juice. This is probably my kids' favorite flavor. 1 cup of grape juice followed by 3 tablespoons of gelatin. So what I am using personally is the 100% beef gelatin that's unflavored from Azure Standard. Beef gelatin has a lot of amazing benefits for you. You can use a different type of gelatin if you'd like. I also am going to make these a little bit immune boosting with some ascorbic acid. So follow your directions on the back for dosing, and I'm just adding a little bit in there. I'm going to let this sit for about 2 to 3 minutes on the counter. This is what it will look like after about 2 minutes. I am going to put my stovetop on medium-low heat, and I am going to whisk this up until everything is warmed up and everything is dissolved. Also, do not mind the random screaming or noise in the background. My kids are actually watching the Grinch movie, the one that came out in 2018, and I think the goat was screaming in part of my voiceover. So my kids are watching it right now as I'm trying to edit this. Once everything is dissolved and your ingredients are warmed up, we're going to set it over here on the side. And if you are adding honey, you do not have to. We actually usually don't. But if you want the benefits from honey, I suggest adding in 1 tablespoon of raw honey. And this honey is actually from our beehive, so it does not get more raw than that. I do have clean hands. I did wash them. If you choose to add honey into this, I'd let it cool or make sure you don't get it warmer than about 100 degrees. You don't want the temperature too high because that will destroy the beneficial enzymes for the honey, and that would be the purpose of adding this in. It will basically reduce the nutritional value. So now everything's mixed together in here. I'm going to take these molds. You can find these on Amazon. I'll link it down below. They have the little fruits. They have many different designs. However, my 3 girls are older and my 5 younger boys love dinosaurs, so I went ahead with dinosaurs. This recipe right here will fill 4 of these silicone trays, just so you know. So each silicone tray makes about 1/3 cup of fruit snacks or fruit gummies. And all you're going to do is use the little dropper that comes with these trays. And you're just going to fill up your molds. After you have filled your molds, they'll already be starting to set up, so you can just pick them up without spills and place them on a cookie tray. You're then going to go ahead and place them in your fridge, and you're going to want to set a timer for 20 to 30 minutes. Usually by 20 minutes, these are done and ready to go. Okay, and after 20 minutes, this is what they're going to look like, and they're so easy. You just push on this side and pop them right out. They come out really clean, and I don't even know if you can see, but the detail on these, they're so cute. My kids absolutely love them, especially the boys, and they're a big fan of the dinosaurs. Trying to get it to zoom in. There you go. The detail on these, it's just, they're so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all popped out and put them in this bowl. Now, with the ascorbic acid that I chose to put in these, they can lengthen the shelf life of the fruit snacks by acting as an antioxidant. But personally, I don't like to store these at room temperature. You can for a couple days. I know these are probably good, I would say, for 3 to 5 days at least at room temperature. But I personally like to keep them in the fridge for the best practice. You can keep them in the fridge for up to a week or two, and you can pop these in the freezer for up to 3 months. These are great to always have on hand. They're so quick to make up though. Like I said, it took about half an hour to get these made up, and you know what's in them. They're really clean, super simple ingredients, and you can add different ingredients to it. You can also use a juicer. I have a juicer. I just like to save myself time, so that's why I bought the bottles of juice. But you can also juice your own mixes. You can add spinach into these if you want to boost your kids' protein up a little bit. But you can really get creative with these. I personally like to add the honey, not even as a sweetener, but just for the benefits that come with honey. And look at these guys. They're so cute. My kids love them. Put them in an airtight container. Make sure you have an airtight lid. You can pop these in the fridge. You can write the date on them if you want to keep track of how long they've been in there. If you have a lot of kids like me, I have 8 kids. These are pretty much gone in no time, so you can label these. These are my grape ones. Like I said, each tray makes about 1/3 cup of fruit snacks. So you can use the full recipe or you can half it if you need a smaller amount. For the next batch I am going to be doing orange mango. So we're going to do 1 cup of the orange mango juice. To that we're going to add our 3 tablespoons of beef gelatin. Now, I personally like to add the beef gelatin in. You can use regular gelatin like KNOX. This is unflavored. You cannot taste any beef flavor in it, but I do like to add the beef gelatin because there are great benefits to your hair, your skin, your nails with the collagen that's in it. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes. Time to get this to the stove. Once again, on medium-low heat, this is just going to get whisked up until everything is incorporated and dissolved. And if you're adding honey, just a reminder, once again, just get this warmed up. Don't overheat it. That way you don't lose your benefits to your raw honey. Once everything is dissolved, we're going to move this to the counter. To this one, I'm going to be adding our teaspoon of honey. You can even add less than this. Actually, the only one I like to sweeten with honey is the orange. The other ones taste fine without the honey in it. I just like to add it in for the benefits of the honey. But with the orange mango or the orange being a little bit more tart, it's really nice to kind of have a little bit of sweetness added into it. Just going to get the honey mixed in before we fill our molds. Once again, in the description box, I'm going to leave the link of the ones that I got off of Amazon. And they're really cheap. They were only a couple bucks, so they're definitely affordable. But if you want to make these and you don't want to wait on Amazon to have to ship it and you want to give these a try before you invest in the molds, then by all means, you can use whatever you want. You can make a larger batch of these and put them in an 8x8 dish and set them in the fridge. The setup time, depending on how thick they are, might take a little bit longer, but they really don't take long to set up at all, to be honest. You can try that. You can dice them up into cubes and just make them that way. So after about 20 minutes, like I said, 20 to 30 minutes, but with the mold that I'm using, 20 minutes is just perfect. So after 20 minutes, pop them out. They're really quick to come out, really easy, and just put them in your airtight container for storage. So that's it. Super simple, under 30 minutes to make these. All right, you guys, finished and final product. Love these little guys. I love that it keeps the detail on these. They're so cute. and they're absolutely delicious and just so easy to make. They don't stick together. I don't have issues with them sticking together at all. They're not sticky. And like I said, I'd say definitely in the fridge for a week or two, and then you could pop these in the freezer for up to 3 months. All right, you guys, that's it. Was that not simple? That was super simple. And like I said, you don't even have to use the molds. You can use whatever you have at home and just dice them up if you'd like to. The molds are really cute though for kids, and they do enjoy that. But really quick to get made up. I got all different kinds of juices. I got orange mango, I got regular orange, grape, pomegranate. I think I got cherry. That's my timer for my other batch. I got cherry juice. What else? You could do strawberry. You can do apple juice. That's not from concentrate. You can do carrot juice. You can add spinach and blend these. You can juice them yourself. I just find it much easier with how busy I am in my life to just buy the bottles of juice and know that it's good. It's less dishes, one less step I need to do in the kitchen, but you can add whatever you want to. And what really led me down the path of making my own gummies and fruit snacks for my kids. Oh, you can also do these with elderberry syrup. So that's also really good this time of year. Well, it kind of led me down this path is the cost of good quality fruit snacks. And I bought these a lot. These are the Yum Earth. They're gluten-free fruit snacks. But if you actually look at the ingredients on the back, you can see organic rice syrup. You can see organic cane sugar, pectin, citric acid, ascorbic acid. There's natural flavors and colors from organic concentrate, pumpkin flavored, apple, carrot, blackcurrant. There's organic sunflower oil and organic carnauba wax. So we didn't even use a lot of those ingredients. This was really simple and easy to make. And the great thing is you can make them at home. You can save space in your pantry and not have boxes or bags of fruit snacks or a whole bin dedicated to fruit snacks. You can just whip these up whenever you want to and pop them in the fridge or freezer. And there's less package waste, you have more space, and you save a lot more money because I always buy them in bulk, and the bulk price of these now is $100, and I just couldn't justify that. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I am working on making things simpler in our life, eating better, my kids eating better, being more mindful of what's going into our mouths. So if you guys are new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and you'd like to learn more, because I will be sharing here and there different healthy snack alternatives that we're finding to avoid the convenient snacks and to just make better choices and make things in your own kitchen at your own home and save money that way. It's really expensive nowadays to find really good quality organic foods. So if I can make it at home, I think that's best. And I'm going to be sharing those tips along the way and recipes with you guys so you can make more things at home and save a lot more money, because the cost of things these days, I can't do certain things anymore. And I really want my kids to still be able to eat good quality food without harmful ingredients and without ingredients that are absolutely not necessary in the foods they're eating. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, and I'm going to link as much as I can down in the description box below. If you guys are interested in these molds, there'll be the link to the dinosaur molds, but it's also like you can select different ones off that same link. They have like the fruit shaped ones and all that. So anyway, I like that we can customize these how we want to. We could throw spinach in if we want to and add protein for our kids, and we can just really make them ours. You can add whatever you want to into it. So I appreciate you guys sticking around. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button on your way out, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, take care and God bless.